Good morning, everyone. Thanks to UVS Games, I have been given an exclusive Jetburn character reveal for you today, where we welcome in, for the first time ever, to the My Hero Academia CCG, Camie Utsushimi. 6 hand size, 27 health, on the air, all, and death symbols with the Shiketsu and student keywords. She has 2 responsibilities. The first one reads, commit, discard 1 taunt card. Before the block step of your rival's attack, reduce its damage to 0. This feels very strong. It happens before the block step, so our rival's not going to get the opportunity to reset it back to printed or increase its damage with brute strength and tight-lipped and things and cards like that. And it comes at the cost of discarding a taunt card, but that shouldn't be too difficult. We see Jetburn giving a ton of support to the taunt keyword. Of course, the all symbol already has a lot of taunt cards. The air symbol already has nice try, which is a staple in the game. So that really shouldn't be an issue. And it feels like it should be pretty easy to always have a taunt card in your hand. I really like how this responsibility kind of mimics Camie in the show, where she's able to create illusions. We are able to create the illusion of blocking our rival's attack. And we also get a second response. Once per turn, commit 1 foundation. After your attack is completely blocked, it is considered partially blocked instead, meaning that that attack will still deal half damage rounded up. Now, this isn't going to get, past defensive cards like Wall Cling and Faith Shield, but for the most part, we are going to be guaranteeing that our attack at least deals half damage. And we don't have to use this response until after the attack is completely blocked. So if our rival uses a Faith Shield or a Wall Cling, we of course wouldn't waste this response. This feels very neat. We can use this for poke attacks to make sure that they deal damage and go to our momentum. We can use it for attacks with the claws if this attack deals damage to make sure that that effect happens. We could put cards like Zero Gravity Barrier into our momentum that then give us really strong defensive abilities, or like Piercing Needle to give 2 more damage. Or we could even use it in a very offensive manner, like on lethal attack cards like Home Run Comet, Indiscriminate Shock, Focused Attack, Howitzer, Impact Cyclone. These cards that can get huge damage, and then we can guarantee that we're at least going to deal half, even if our rival has a very ready stage and completely blocks it. So another way where Camie is using illusions, this time in an offensive manner. And she gets, as her ultra rare attack, High Key Mirage. 3 difficulty, 2 high block, 1 mid 3. This attack's damage cannot be reduced below 1. Enhance. If this attack deals damage, which it will since we're Utsushimi, draw 1 card and add the top card of your deck to your momentum. And response card pool flip. Before your rival makes a check to block an attack, that check gets -3. Now this is a card pool response, so that means that we can play this on a future attack while this is in our card pool. We can flip it to effectively give it 3 more speed, except in an even better manner because we're making our rival's check gets -3. So most times we see 3 difficulty attacks want to be played as like the final attack in a lethal attack string, whereas this is very different. This wants to be played early or like your second to last attack. That way you can get a momentum, maybe use it for like a powerful enhance, and you can give 3 speed to something. So like an Indiscriminate Shock that struggles for speed, now we're effectively doubling its speed. And this has the taunt keyword, of course, for Utsushimi's top response. For defense, we can always discard it to take an attack's damage down to 0. So what are some things that we could spend our momentum on other than powerful enhances? Well, we have her foundation, Glamour. 1 difficulty, 3 mid block, checks a 5, also has the taunt keyword. Enhance, Tenacious, discard 1 momentum, add this card to your hand. So if we don't have a taunt keyword card in hand, we can always discard a momentum and add this into our hand, and then we can use our defensive response. It also gets Enhance Commit. If this non-throw attack deals damage, draw 1 card. And of course, we're gonna be able to play this knowing that even if our rival blocks, we can use Utsushimi's response to make sure that it deals damage. So this is an extremely strong spam foundation in Utsushimi, but it's also just strong in general. Typically, we only see commit, draw 1 card effects on 2 difficulty foundations. and most of the time you're going to know if your attack's going to hit or not. Or you could even commit this to like bait a block out of your rival so that they don't let you draw a card, but you actually wanted them to block so that they commit themselves out. Just a lot of very, very cool things that we could do here. And that is going to do it for Camie Utsushimi's kit. What do you think of these cards? Are there any cool combos that immediately jump off the page to you? I would love to hear about them in the comments. I have been giving snap grades to all the Jetburn reveals, and so I'm going to give these cards some snap grades here, and don't expect me to give them a sweetheart grade just because UVS Games gave me this opportunity for an exclusive reveal. I'm still going to be authentic. I'm still going to be objective. You know, that's of utmost importance to my channel. So with that said, here are my snap grades for these 3 cards. All right, that's going to do it for me today. Once again, huge thank you to UVS Games for giving me this opportunity. I hope you guys have a great weekend and enjoy your Saturday.